this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to go over the B2 Super Battle Droid rework, the B1 kit, which is going to be marquee, and I got to tell you, I'm really excited about the way his kit works. It's like so logical. It's brilliant. We're going to talk a little bit about the Emperor Command Shuttle at the end, and we're going to talk about the cadence. And look at this right here, Grievous! Oh my goodness. It's pretty cool. Event calendar right here. So B2 Super Battle Droid is going to get reworked right away. And then we're going to have a marquee event for the B1 Battle Droid. And then a marquee event on the 21st, about 2 weeks from now. And then we're going to have the rework for the Magna Guard and General Grievous. My goodness. So B1 Battle Droids. I just want to talk briefly about these before we get into the B2 reworks. They have 1 health. And then they're going to have stacks above them. I believe it starts at 100, and it can go above 100, actually, because they get some every turn, but it drops down. Now, they have more offense than most number of stacks they have, and then the team will get bonuses. We're going to go over the kit, but you have to, like, kill them off, like assists. And the irony of all of this is I think, like, Revan, Focus Fire, and General Kenobi's mass assist is going to be the way to take them out because they lose like 8 stacks per hit. But Annihilate and Nihilus or like the Rancor Devourer will not take them out. And they assist every turn and they give turn meter and they heal and they have AoE every turn. And the kit is really simple. The AI should do very well with it. Let's talk about the B2 Super Battle Droid first in the rework because a lot of people already have the B2 Super Battle Droid already unlocked, ready to go, geared up, and all in all, it's very simple and similar to what it was before. Like before, the way the text on the basic attack was deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict evasion down for 2 turns. It'll no longer do evasion down. Rather, it'll deal physical damage to target enemy if the enemy was target locked, inflict critical damage down for 2 turns, and if otherwise, inflict target lock for 2 turns. Now, the unique ability, they added a unique to him with a Zeta, will give a negative effect for target lock like the other droids do as well. Mow down before was deal physical damage to all enemies and dispel all positive stacks effects on them with a 65% chance to also inflict buff immunity for 2 turns. Now that is going to be boosted to 80%. And so it's pretty much exactly the same, except for that goes from 65% to 80%. The unique ability, which was kind of what made him very good, Relentless Barrage, which was 40% chance to gain turn meter whenever another ally is evaded or damaged by attack, remains exactly the same, only it says target locked enemies have 25% critical chance and 25% evasion. And there's other droids that do something. Now, this is where it gets really fun. There is a second unique added, and it can have a Zeta. And check this out right here. B2 has a 40% chance to reduce its cooldowns by 1 whenever a Separatist ally is evaded or damaged by attack. So he's going to do the AoE way more often. And then check this out. Whenever B2 inflicts a debuff, all other Separatist droid allies gain 5% turn meter. And so that Relentless Barrage is going to be going off more frequently. There's going to be more debuffs. And it's going to be turn meter for the whole team. And then there's going to be cooldowns. And so on and so on. I think it's fantastic. Okay, let's go to the B1 Battle Droid kit. And this is really simple, actually. There's a basic attack, and then there's the special attack. And the special attack has no cooldown, and it's an AoE. And there's going to be like an assist, kind of like Chewie. So this kit is kind of like it's like a cross between like Nightmare Zombie and then also like Chewie. Now the basic attack, the only reason why I think you'd want to use the basic attack is you wouldn't want to AoE into like a Commander Luke team, and they would all counterattack. And because the battle droid has 1 health, and, that would just be removing like 8 stacks when everybody counterattacks. That would be not good. Basic attack is really simple. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If the target was target locked, all droid allies recover 5% of their leader's max health protection. Now, blast them, which has a 0 cooldown, and I think you're going to want to, this is going to be used always, and that's what I was saying. I think the AI on this is going to work just perfectly. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict target lock for 2 turns on the selected target. Check that. And gain 1 stack of droid battalion for each other separatist ally. Heal target other separatist ally for 0.5 health and 0.5 protection for each stack on droid battalion. So if that's at 100, that's going to be like a 50% health and protection going towards your target choice of separatist ally. Now, unique abilities work amazing, and there's synergies with separatists and droids. Basically, whenever a separatist ally uses an ability during their turn, B1 assists, dealing 40% less damage, and this only goes off 1 per turn. So that works with any separatist. So like in the footage, you can see like Newt and Dooku and so on. But when a droid ally uses special ability, B1 gains 15% turn meter. So if it is a separatist droid, they're going to get the assist, and the B1 is going to get the turn meter. And every time that the B1 takes a turn, it's going to get stacks. You're going to get more battalions. It's going to increase. I saw it go up above 100. Final text for the second unique. B1 can't score critical hits or be revived. No protection, 1 health, and 100 stacks of droid battalion. Can't be defeated or destroyed while they have droid battalion. When all stacks of droid battalion expire, B1 immediately destroys itself. B1 is immune to damage over time. When B1 takes damage, they dispel all debuffs on themselves and lose 8 stacks of droid battalion. And at the start of B1's turn, they gain 3 stacks of droid battalion. And then the specifics of that, because this is going to give an offense boost to the B1 when it attacks, but it's also going to give separatist allies a tenacity and crit avoidance buff. Each stack grants B1 2% offense, and all separatist allies gain 0.5% tenacity and crit avoidance. So that could be 50% bonus tenacity and 50% crit avoidance. It's going to be amazing. But we won't know what the rework for Magna Guard or Droideka or Grievous is for a couple more weeks. And then we will see how good this whole team is. And the interesting thing is Droideka is going to be marquee also. So B1 and Droideka are going to be marquee. Now we're going to briefly talk about Emperor Shuttle. This looks like it's going to be an event where it's going to run from February 8th through February 12th. Anytime they use a ship energy, there's going to be a 4% drop rate. Now, some people are going to go berserk and try to unlock this ship right away. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how amazing this is. We will see. Let's take a look at the command shuttle. Basic attack is aggressive offense. Deal special damage to target enemy, and if they have target lock, inflict critical damage down on the target enemy for 2 turns. And then the first special ability is called Emperor's Influence, and this ability right here actually starts on a cooldown. It says dispel all debuffs from target Empire or Sith ally, then they recover 50% of their max health and protection, dispel all buffs from target enemy, inflict buff immunity on all target locked enemies for 2 turns. Okay. I really got to see how this works when I get him in the account and get to play him myself. Royal Escort. Deal special damage to target enemy and inflict target lock on them for 2 turns. Then the healthiest other Sith ally or Empire ally gains taunt for 2 turns. And you can see the TIE fighters coming in. And then his unique ability is dispel all debuffs on the Emperor Shuttle at any time it takes damage from a target-locked enemy. And this is the most important part right here. Empire and Sith allies gain protection up 20% for 2 turns when critically hit. And that's doubled 40% for Empire or Sith allies that are taunting. Okay. And then the reinforcement ability, and I understand that he's going to be reinforced most of the time. It says the Empire Shuttle gains protection up 25% and crit hit immunity for 2 turns. Empire and Sith allies gain offense up for 2 turns, inflict tenacity down on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. The Emperor Shuttle can use Emperor's influence immediately. Okay. So that middle ability that was on cooldown, when you reinforce, you can use right away. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really too sure about the ship. B1 looks exciting. B2, getting a rework. Looks like a good rework no matter what. And then we're going to find out later, probably in about a week or 2, about Droidica, Magna Guard, and of course, General Grievous. I'm pretty excited. Are you guys excited? I know Arnold's excited. He's pretty excited. He's like, take my money, CG. Okay. And now it's time for the giveaway. Really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you'll be getting for free in your account an 8-star Midriff Padme. This is not a scam. Hey, if we're going to get Separatists, reworks, and all that stuff, we've got to have Midriff Padme, favorite character from that era. Absolutely. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.